Welcome to your devotional family. We're talking about testimonies of obeying divine instructions, especially that come from your pastors, your spiritual father. And I want to continue insisting that instructions will always lead you to miracles. And I don't take an instruction lightly. I've never taken it lightly. And I pray I never do. Today I want to talk about work. You know how much work is an issue when it comes to putting God first. I see it all the time. And I believe that God has a job where you are able to serve God, and they will see the value in you serving God and not being an obstacle for you to be able to be in church. I remember that I would come to my boss in Four Seasons when I was still working full-time, and I would say, if you let me go to church and you're not an obstacle for that, you will see that I will be a better employee, that I will honor your instructions more, that I will be a better person to the clients, and God will bless the work of our hands. He was not a Christian, but he really put that to the test with me, and he saw it over and over. So he considered it a blessing that I would be going to church. Everybody knew I was a Christian, and they started to come to me for ideas, counsel, prayer. All of the bosses asked me for prayer for their families, etc., etc. We want favor in the workplace. And all of the instructions that I received were very, very well received by my bosses too. And there's a reason for that, and it's because you have to build a reputation in your workplace so that they can see that having a Christian that goes to church is a real blessing for the business, for their goals and their dreams. So I'm going to share a little bit about testimonies from the workplace, but before I do that, I want to insist that your reputation in the workplace matters. I decided when I came to work that my boss was the door to promotion. So I never saw my boss as a problem. My boss, my first boss in Four Seasons, did not like me. The first one that I had, she did not like the way I did my makeup. She did not like anything about me. She was completely against me. And I made a decision that I would win her to me. You know how we say, let's win people to the Lord. Well, you actually have to get people, you have to win them to you too. It's hard for people to want to hear about the Lord if they cannot get past your roughness and your attitude and your reactions towards them. You cannot win someone to the Lord if you cannot even say good morning to them or look at them in the eye in a conversation. Winning people to the Lord means also that you can be the bridge, a relationship of goodness and kindness that they can cross to meet the one that lives inside of you. And that was my purpose in the workplace. As soon as I got there, even though she rejected me, she asked me one day, she did not like my lipstick, so I had to go rub it off in the bathroom. And I cried that day. But I did. Anything she would tell me, I would do it with not one single argument. I would pray every day for opportunities to serve her. And one day I had it. I came to the office early, and she was shocked that I came because I chose to come and help her on a Saturday because nobody else could. So that was my chance. So I showed up early, and when I came to the office, she was crying. And as I came and I asked her why she was crying, she just began to open up, and I prayed over her, and I listened to her, and I ministered to her. She received the Lord in her heart, and not only that, but I suddenly became the favorite. And now she really liked me. Little after that, she was fired. But I'm thankful that before she left, I was able to be a testimony to her of what a Christian really can do and the benefit of meeting a Christian. It shouldn't be a bad experience, right? So after that, I had other experiences that I will share that have to do with the testimonies. But a lot of people want God to do miracles in the workplace. They want to put God first and go to church, but they're not really working hard to build a good reputation so that your job will be open for you to go to church, so that your boss wouldn't mind you missing some hours during the week to go to a conference. You have to be a good experience for that favor to flow. So when you talk about instructions in the workplace and putting God first in the workplace, that means that that job, they love you. They cannot even think about your absence. They want you there. And because you're so important to them, they will always, always allow you to put God first. So if that's not your situation, that's the first thing you have to focus on. Build a reputation in that workplace of who you are as a Christian. Build a reputation. Win people to you before you win them to the Lord. Convince them that you are a good experience, and then they will want to know why. And that's when you can introduce Jesus. If they don't like you, they don't want to know who lives inside of you. In fact, they want nothing to do with that. But oh, if they can experience peace through you, love through you, if they can experience kindness, if they can hear you pray, if they can experience your servanthood, if they know that you're willing to do anything, to do things right, that you care, then they will want to know, what church do you go to? We want to go there too. Thank you for listening, family. I would like for you to pray for your boss every day and consider your boss the number one blessing that you have in that place, because God wants to put you close to the people in authority so that through your love, your caring, and your kindness, you can influence their heart, just like Daniel, just like David, just like Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, just like Joseph. Everybody of importance in the Bible was placed alongside authority so that your voice can be a blessing to their leadership, just like Nehemiah and just like Esther. And we can go on and on. Pray for your boss. Love on your boss. And I want to close saying, if you would like to sow a seed, I pray that through that connection with your boss, your promotion will be very close. Keep listening to these testimonies. If you would like to sow a seed, you can sow through Zelle or PayPal. The email is pastoranna@wisdomforwinningchurch.tv, or you can sow through Cash App, wisdom4winning. Thank you again for being a part of these devotionals, and have a blessed day.